Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Hook and Hogs Fishing. Today we are out here on New Germany State Park Lake. It's a lake that goes along with the camping grounds at New Germany State Park. And we actually had something pretty interesting happen. So my family was going camping this weekend. We were having breakfast, cooking up all the stuff, the bacon, having the fire going, had the tent all set up, and then I realized I forgot the rods. So luckily we were able to run to Walmart and get a rod. I got the Ugly Stick GX2, I believe it was, with a Shakespeare reel on it, cheap rod and reel combo, and then I got some Berkley fishing line for like $5. So we're just going to be using that today, and I believe we will have a lot of success today. So I started out with a double fluke rig, but after about 45 minutes of fishing, I hadn't really gotten any bites. I was just working it down the shore, and nothing had really hit it yet. So I decided to switch up baits. I'm going to try fishing with a little weighted wacky rig. So what it is you have this tiny little jig head right here, and use that instead of a classic little EWG worm hook. And this will let it sink faster, and it's also easier to cast in the wind. It's pretty much a wacky rig on steroids. And one of my favorite colors for wacky rigs in ultra clear water has got to be cotton candy. Ooh, is that a bite? Nah, I think it's just grass. Could be a fish. Oh, it could be. Oh, it is a fish. There we go, first fish of the day on the wacky rig. I thought that was just a bit of grass. It turns out it was a fish. Look at that. First fish of the day. There he goes, off into the depths. After I had caught that first fish, I realized that I had hit the jackpot. There were a bunch of little bait fish, little bluegill swimming around, and I had seen a bunch of bass, some of them pushing 2 or 3 pounds. Because it was super clear water, I could see them. But I'd cast right in front of them, and they'd just swim away. They were super finicky. They shied away from my bait a lot, and it was just really hard to get any bites at all. So I decided to switch up baits again. We've downsized the wacky rig to a super tiny hook and a super tiny worm. This is about 4 to 5 inches of worm, but it's very thin and it glows in the water. I'm going to be sight fishing for these fish, so I'll look for them. Once I spot a target, I'll cast, and hopefully I'll get a fish. Bunch of little guys. Oh, there went the worm. Don't worry, we got another. Hey, there's a fish. It's out in deeper water though. Oh, it's looking at it. There we go. Got one. There we are, second fish of the day. It's bigger than the first one too. Oh, jump at the end. Gotta be careful because it's a very light hook. tiny little mosquito hook right there. It's a solid 1 pound fish. So after catching that fish, I continued to fish for about another hour, but then the sun started to set and I had to head back to the campsite before it got too dark. In the end, I think what made it so hard to catch these fish was that number one, it was super clear water, and number two, these fish were very finicky. A lot of people have clearly fished here in the past, and it just made for a grind of a day. However, I did see oh, it is a fish. There we go. First fish of the day. But I did see some fish that were 2 pounds, maybe pushing 3 pounds. There we are, second fish of the day. It's bigger than the first one too. Oh, jump. It's a solid 1 pound fish right there. So I think that this lake will be an amazing place to fish in the spring, especially when these bass begin spawning. And I had also seen a large school of 100 plus brook trout. So fly fishing at this lake is also something that I want to do. So though today was not the greatest success, I do have high hopes for this lake in the future. And either way, any day that you forget to bring your rods just to catch 2 fish, that's a great day. I mean, come on, if you forget your rods and you still manage to catch 2 fish, that's a great day. So that is all we have for today's video. If you liked it, make sure you comment below, like, subscribe, and make sure you tune in for the next video, and I will see you next time.